Before we start the video, make sure you check the description to join our giveaways. AMP price prediction. This guide will offer you a sensation of the AMP cost assumption for 2022 to 2030 and its lengthy improvement from specific assessment to essential expense history. Close to the completion of this overview, a sensible picture will emerge with respect to what the future holds to the extent that how high the costs will go. The inevitable destiny of AMP will moreover be uncovered to you. Cryptographic cash is prepared to no time become a well-known asset for all intents and purposes. The crypto space is all set to cause a commotion in and out of town soon. Every endeavor is considering unique plans to make do and overpower keeping watch. We will endeavor to answer these routinely explained a few major problems. Is AMP savvy hypothesis? What amount will AMP be worth in 2025 or what amount will AMP be worth in 10 years? Hypothesizing the expense changes and predicting what's to come costs is one astonishing task. Our gathering is all set up to overwhelm the framework as fast as could really be expected. Time to get back to business, will we? AMP at present stands at $0.009 United States dollars, with a market capitalization of $378,968,269, making it rank 84 on the main coins list. AMP has a 24-hour volume of $8,699,995, as demonstrated by TechNewsLeader Price Index. The worth of AMP has changed by 2.64% in the beyond 24 hours. In the latest 7 days, the expense of AMP has a distinction of 1%. It is confined to a most outrageous reserve of 42,227,702,186 coins. AMP past price analysis. According to the latest data gathered, the continuous expense of AMP is $0.009, and AMP is at present situated number in the entire crypto climate. The stream supply of AMP is 42,227,702,186, with a market cap of $378,968,269. In the past 24 hours, the crypto has been reduced by 2.64% in its continuous worth. Accepting we take a gander at the continuous business area cap of the AMP with yesterday's, you can see that the market cap is furthermore down. AMP is standing up to a difficult stretch hopping on board with other crypto coins. The AMP is down to almost 1% over the latest 7 days. The coin is at this point showing betting with framing segments for ongoing days. The coin could significant solid areas for have simultaneously. We don't feel that it would a helpful asset right now. Inside the latest month, the expense of AMP lessened by 64.472%, clearing out an inconceivable typical measure of $0.016 from its continuous worth. This unforeseen down suggests that the coin is in a dive right now, suggesting that it might be a fair buy and a significant entryway for the rapid endeavor. The 90 days cost change is close 81.76%, and the expense flowed from a base commonplace expense of $0.049 to the most outrageous ordinary expense of $0.050 in the past 90 days. AMP is someplace close 82.84% with the most outrageous ordinary expense of the coin around $0.059 and the base normal worth of around $0.054 past 4 months. AMP price prediction forecast for 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025 and 2030. We anticipate future AMP cost assumptions. AMP guess by applying significant man-made thinking, helped particular analysis of the past worth data of AMP. We give a bold work to assemble the best unquestionable data for the AMP coin, which consolidates different limits like past worth, AMP market cap, AMP volume, and relatively few more. Expecting that you are wanting to place assets into mechanized advanced monetary standards and need incredible benefit from your theories, attempt to scrutinize our figures. AMP price prediction 2022. A steady method for managing this cash may be found on various locales and get-togethers. As indicated by this assumption stage, AMP will steady at its continuous expense from this point forward, endlessly. By 2022, the AMP should justify the best worth of $0.019. The base expense can go up to $0.016 if the market gets bullish. AMP price prediction 2023. In 2023, with more gathering and relationship between other huge blockchain networks, the expense of AMP would take off, and the most limit trading cost could reach $0.028 in 2023. The expense reaches will be particularly stylish, accepting we keep it that way. For the situation all that works out positively, we can expect a normal expense of $0.024, with a best expense of $0.028 for 2023 AMP price prediction 2024. For long stretch AMP cost assumptions, the central assessment is principal. To the extent that industry benefits, the neighborhood imagery offers a couple. The high-level economy's autonomy makes it ideal. As dApps and stablecoins make, the association offers serious programmable portion, activities, and limit decisions. Perhaps the ordinary expense of AMP will rise to about $0.032 by 2024 in case more monetary benefactors are attracted to the thought. For 2024, the year can end with a generally outrageous expense of $0.040 with a base worth degree of $0.031. AMP price prediction 2025. AMP has gigantic potential, with explicit facilitated endeavors and headways that could grow the quantity of clients and reception. If the market centers around placing assets into AMP, the expense could rise much higher. By 2025, it can show up at the best worth of $0.054. It is typical that the AMP will turn a dab expecting that the market goes down. The year 2025 can end with a run-of-the-mill cost of $0.046 with a base expense of $0.044 and the most outrageous expense of $0.054. AMP price prediction 2026. The AMP worth will work considering the undertakings of the association specialists and neighborhood patrons. Along these lines, the decided expense for the year 2026 is bullish. AMP was supposed to contact the best worth degree of $0.077 around the completion of 2026, according to specialists. On the other hand, incredibly confident AMP's future will ultimately create. Consequently, the expected common expense of AMP will be around $0.062 to $0.064 is ordinary in 2026 depending upon the market.